Jamie, what's the mood? I mean, the performance was much improved, but ultimately it's a defeat again.
Yeah, it's a frustrating game. I think, if we take our chances early on, maybe the game looks different, but ultimately we didn't. And good teams, they punish you, and I think we found that out in the last 3 games. But I think if you look at today compared to the last 2 games, especially, it's been a tough week. It's hurt us all, and I think the performance was better, and there's positives we can take going into the next game.
Quite a few saves from you, particularly in the second half. Ipswich really piled it on, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they're always going to, but I think we stayed in the game. The chances they did have, they weren't like clear-cut chances. So from that point of view, we were harder to beat today, and we've got to start picking up points now. We know the next 6 games are massive for us, playing teams in and around us, and it's going to define our season. So from our point of view, we need to stick together, and we need to start picking up points.
What's the mood been like in the camp in this last couple of weeks? It was some heavy defeats. It felt a bit harsh sometimes, but that defence did come under fire.
Yeah, I think it's been tough. I think not many of us have experienced a week like that. Like, I haven't conceded 10 goals in a week. It's not something that you want, and it was tough to take. We weren't good enough. We were too hard, too easy to score against, and that was obvious. So I think today, we showed signs of improvement, but we need to be clinical at the top end of the pitch, and we will start to pick up points.
And there was those 5 chances in about 10 seconds earlier on in the game. I mean, that one of those goes in, it's a completely different game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's something that sums it up. We need them to start going in, and they will. And like I say, the next month's massive for us, and we need everyone, the fans. We need them to stick with us. We're going to need them on Tuesday night, need them next Saturday, and we all believe we can get out of it because we know we've got quality in the changing room.
Mark Jackson has just called it a mini league. These next few games, how massive are they going to be? Are they season defining at this point?
Of course they are. Yeah, I mean, we knew these last 3 games were going to be tough. It's not that we wrote them off, but if we've come out the other side of it and we've performed better today, and it's still only 2 points, so you've seen other teams, Burton won 3 games in a row, and all of a sudden it looks a lot better for them, and there's no reason why we can't do the same thing.
It's not been the easiest of seasons here. How important is it going to be for the upcoming 6 points to get points and goals and build a run up here?
Yeah, obviously it's massive. I think every game's massive now. 13 games left. It's time to stop talking about it and start delivering, especially here at home. It's going to be massive.
Barely created anything in the second half. I mean, obviously that wasn't the game plan. What didn't happen that was supposed to have happened?
I think they're a good team. They're always going to come out, put us under pressure, and I think we just need to believe in ourselves a little bit more. Their press was good. They were clever. They trapped us, and maybe we were slightly naive to keep playing into it. I think sometimes we need to start turning teams, putting the ball in behind, asking more problems of them. Sometimes we've played 3 teams that are going to be within a couple of points of automatic promotion, so it was always going to be tough. But like I say, I think we didn't pick anything up today, but we showed fight and we stayed in the game, and we're going to have to take the positives from that.
Obviously, players, managers especially, say you don't look at the table, but you must be working out every kind of permutation at the moment. How are you going to get yourselves out of this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, start winning games of football. And the next 6 games, if you look at them, if we come out and we've won a handful of them, we're going to be in a much better position, and that's what we're all trying to do now.
Is it the case that Ipswich is just one of those teams where if you can see the first goal, it becomes an absolute nightmare to try and break them down to get something out of?
Of course, they're a top team. They're going to be in and amongst it, so it was always going to be tough. They have experienced players, and I think that's the difference this season. Top teams, they punish you and they keep you out at the other end. It's as simple as that.